ಹರೇ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ ಹರಿ ಸರ್ವೋತ್ತಮ ವಾಯುಜೀವೋತ್ತಮ. Today I am going to talk about most important framework that helps in many of the situations that we are in personally or as an entity or as a community. So the framework is called as problem mindset versus solution mindset. Let me tell you what exactly is this. So as the statement says, problem mindset or problem oriented mindset, it's a mindset where people think just around the problem again and again, and then they discover new words to explain the problem, or they will try to add more examples, or they divert to another problem statement, or they may add another different type of subcategories of the problems to the same problem statement. And these people stick around for the problem forever because their mind doesn't allow them to think solution. And often these people initiate any of their talks with a typical word called as why. So, and another category of people are solution mindset people, or you can say solution oriented mindset. What is solution oriented mindset? Solution oriented mindset is a very powerful mindset that always thinks about how to solve a given situation or a problem. And these mindset people are the most important people on this earth who are today solving the problems than adding more pressure to the same problem. Do you ask a question like who is good and who is bad? No, this question doesn't arise. There is nothing like good or bad mindset here. All want to solve problem. All want to contribute something from their end. They don't have any other malicious intention. But the thing is, the way how they have trained their mind will not allow them to solve the problem. And typically, these are the problem oriented mindset people. And there are people who have trained their mindset either by birth or with their practices or by understanding how people are solving problems, how business people think outside, how innovators think outside, how people are doing patents are thinking. So they look at these people and learn and then train their mind to think about solutions. And don't mistake me, our community is suffering because we have n number of people who have trained their mind as a problem oriented mindset. For example, you bring hundreds of people for discussing on a topic, and the topic statement is why young generation is not coming to temple for pravachana. So everybody will raise their hand and you give an opportunity, they will start talking. Yeah, because young generation is most towards fun and all those things, hence they will not come to temple. Another person will say, yeah, when we were young, we used to go to temple every Wednesday or every Thursday, every Friday. And another person will say, yeah, parents are not sending them to temple. Another person will say, yeah, temples are far away. Another person will say, why they have to come to temple? There is nothing to eat. So, and some person will say, yeah, temple will be very restricted. You do muddy this and all, hence they will not come. So, these, when you conclude the discussion for say 1 hour and all allow all 100 people to speak, all you have got is one problem statement converted into 100 problem statements. At the end of this session, at the end of this 1 hour discussion with 100 people, now you step out and then start thinking, what is my next course of action? Absolutely, there will be a blank wall in front of you, and you'll hit the wall, nothing will come out of that. Why did this happen? Why this happens? It's because all they poured into your mind is different statements of the same problem. The problem is why people are not coming and why someone has to explain their childhood here, right? So that doesn't make any solution. There are two ways of approach. There are two approaches for this way. One is either the person who started this conversation should have said, how can we make sure young generation comes to temple instead of why young generation is not coming to temple? And I forgot to mention, The solution oriented mindset people always starts their thinking with very important word called as how. And problem oriented mindset people start their thinking why. Okay. So why itself is a problem. So you don't get solution. How makes you to think towards solution. Now assume that you have 100 people in the same room and say 10 people at least in that room are solution oriented mindset people. And now you throw same question, why young generation is not coming to temple? One solution oriented mind person will raise their hand and then come out and say, how can we make some event through which we attract the young? And another solution oriented mindset person say, how can we reach out to the parents so that they send their kids to temple? How can we provide a platform through which people come and then worship into the temple? So this is the way they will start thinking and then start giving you the solutions. And this makes you move towards solution. So hence, my friends, it's very important that we need to make sure that we start thinking solution mindset and leave behind the problem mindset. In my next session, I'm going to convert and tell you how exactly solution mindset can be built and how it can be used. Thank you.